So we're in Manhattan. Is Spooderman here? Or Spider-Man? Is Spider-Man even in this game? Bro.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Damn it, Hydra.
Arm Alpha in position.
Hydra officer. Not your average Hydra.
No one's getting through. Welcome to New York.
I hesitate to call this good news, but I'm seeing minimal
what do we have?
Hydra resistance between you and the Sanctum.
Enough heroism.
Looks can be deceiving, I'm afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption
yes,
of
it
the
is.
wards of protection.
Let's exit quick. Refund. Okay, interesting.
Time to bleed.
Actually, I want to redraw one of these cards.
Like that once, centuries ago.
Now redraw this one. Whip. No one's hitting me. You kidding me? I'm dead.
Impressive.
Do one more. Draw one blade card. Next two blade. Okay. I'll just use straight. Actually, let's do this one.
Ought to make things interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting tactic.
Ow. He has a whip too? It's amazing.
Now, that wasn't very nice.
3 and 4. Fuck.
More of them are joining the fight.
This should help.
Oh. What is that? Like it was a bleed. Ooh.
That gamma spike we detected in your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's
So
not
quick
a good
strike
thing.
on this dude again. That
Gamma
more
or
bleed to
not,
him.
I my mother at work here.
That's the spirit.
Slash. Oh, this has knockback. Wait, can I move my character here? Damn it, blade. Fine. Nope, can't move him there either. Fine. That's right. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I'll do this though. Oh, I still got him to. Okay, well.
Hell,
Where'd Blade go? Oh, he moved.
I don't have magic healing.
Good for you, bro. There's still like one more guy. Flash that guy.
Lilith herself did not best me. What makes you think you will fare any better?
Out of card plays. Oh, I'm done.
I'm back. For Hydra.
Guy remembers three moves.
That'll be fun.
Just wait until it's my turn. Wanda's
Well, now
calling
I get
out.
the winds of. Was it?
I feel
Of
a
Watum?
struggle to concentrate.
Slash that bitch.
Be doing that again. was really something.
Strike.
Get some.
Who wants a chain whip? Oh,
Feeling
hell yeah,
strong
blade.
today.
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lilin.
They're Nazis, Strange.
You were saying?
The lifeblood of the mother pumps through our veins. The mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal. Wanna bet?
Wanda!
Oh,
Wards! Weakening! Cannot let them fail!
what is happening? There's a window. Fly out the window, Wanda. Never mind.
Oh God. Exactly.
Oh, you're funny.
The Neighborhood Association is not going to like this.
Nope.
I'll handle it.
Venom? The hell, Venom?
Venom to all who oppose her. And you are lost.
Boss fight. Oh, he has two tongues, a mystical tongue and a regular tongue. Symbiote binds. Hopeful enemies from times. Watch out.
They escalated quickly. Do
Oh,
I
it's a
even
heal
want to
skill.
know what
Very
that
nice.
beast is?
Let's do
It calls
wings.
itself Venom.
Can
Until
I
now,
actually
a pale imitation of a very heroic young friend of
need
mine.
you to move over there, Shree?
Your ugly tongue to the spiders. Marinated in his stomach juices and eat it with his spleen.
To the wind. Into Venom.
My movements. Even the mother of demons is forced to rely upon hired hands occasionally.
Oh, he's got quite the hell. Now only do like 5 damage. Oh, level up.
I feel stronger already.
Redraw this one. And that's a day.
You are within our reach. No scampering away.
Take
The
filthy hands off
hell,
me,
man.
beast.
He just shot me.
They've got friends.
This isn't fun. He respawned and able to attack. Damage the binding.
This house belongs to Mother now. As you belong to us. We shall start with your juicy entrails. Then slowly sink your
Wanna set up? I tried to name
Are
him.
the rest of your mother's children so chatty?
Thankfully, no.
You're done.
Melee attacks can trigger joiners passive. Use ranged or area attacks. Okay.
Look how fragile you are.
range guy is currently mine. Oh my god.
Hits hard for an amorphous pseudo-human. This creature fights with her strength.
We may not be ready for this thing yet. Might be smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
Yes. Surrender. Be your tasty fear.
I shall fill your belly with my blade, demon. Weak, even for Hydra.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Actually, do this again to Venom. Stack that blade
You do not have to show off for me, Blade.
and take out one of these guys.
Now that was something.
Ooh. Oh no, we're good. Get in.
We will crack your tiny bones. You will wait here.
Bro.
Disgusting.
How many times you gonna try that? Additional Hydra forces en route. Get ready.
The bleed didn't stack. Bleed not stack. Bleed does stack. So why the fuck? Okay.
Mother blesses us with strength. We protect the mother and are rewarded with your meat.
And to think Lilith was a vegetarian.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
No. Okay, take this out. Give me a strange card. There we go.
We live faster than you.
Here it comes.
Not bad.
I would like a lot of
Not great.
blade cards.
Not bad.
I can still do some more.
Should get the blood pumping.
Bit surprised they all still have their heads.
What manner of creature are you?
Did it again. Strange, you're fine. Hell yeah. Venom's down.
No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Such easy.
Stop. Oh, Spider-Man. Spider. Ew, what is that? Not fan of the suit.
I was in the neighborhood, you know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Oh, it's Yuri too.
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's sort of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones.
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk?
I don't really like his
That's
mask.
just his way of saying he cares.
Oh, got it. That's you were doing for like returning as Spider-Man. I'm excited for Spider-Man 2 later this year. What the fuck? Comic?
Congratulations. New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look. What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero.
Yeah, strange.
This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Ah, of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than...
Then the Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less.
I need to clean.
We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
Talk to Tony. Is this Rain cleaning my suit? Caretaker.
Not to be the nagging old lady, but I told you not to push too hard. Now that things have settled down, you should get some rest. It won't always be this quiet.
Do I have like arcane keys now? If I gotta open one, will it open? It's the one like right here. Guess not.
That was a complete fiasco.
And it would have been
Stark.
Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there, with a little help.
It is doubtful you could have done better. If you could, you would not have raised me from the dead.
Whoa, 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 don't go all rabid zombie demon on me. It was just a little constructive criticism.
What, you can dish it but you can't take it? Henry Cavill looking ass.
You know, reborn yesterday. I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone. So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection.
Fucking
Full transparency,
Mephisto?
Hunter,
The
there's
hell?
another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink.
He doesn't look like Henry Cavill here now. Can I joke? I want to joke.
But I do not have a quill.
Even better.
Relax, Tony. I simply jest. It is an ink derived of the spider lily flower. Red spider lily flowers.
Of course it was. Obviously.
With just a touch of amphibian blood. For power.
Haha! Another zinger. And we'll just leave it at that. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
Why does she speak like that? Tony's gifts.
I'm Tony Stark. But if you're
Super
hearing
Ink.
this message, you
It's
already know that.
social.
When I'm not saving
Oh
the
my
world,
God.
I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
Puss at the Hunter sees. Yes, it's me. Puss swimming, never live or die. Some heroes. What is the point of that? Explore your room. I saw
old
Agatha
journal.
again.
Maybe it is time I start writing in it again. We were all so
Oh, there she
happy
is.
then. There never was enough room for my armor in this thing.
Outfits. What the fuck? Kinda like this though. Sure, man. I'll do that. Go to sleep. No, fine. And are we gonna see the dragon thing? Oh, no.
They're everywhere! We must go back! To where?
The book! Is she reading from the book?
Oh, Agatha.
Then we advance. No! Hold the line! I can stop her. Only I can stop her!
Oh.
Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's
Damn
been
it, Charlie.
visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something.
Cool.
This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could. Charlie was restless all night. I should have known something was wrong. We'll talk more later, but for now, Stark has requested your presence.
Oh. Oh, there's a bot that reposts Daily Bugle stuff. Great. Spider-Man. Then Blade knows what's up. Cool seeing Blade defend Spider-Man right there. It's dope. Oh, you can change this stuff? Oh, there's even... Oh, you have to get more. What the fuck? Yeah. Alright. Wait, that's what's customization. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay. Oh. Strange. I guess, what the fuck? Bleeding edge. Oh, that's cool. Put on bleeding edge for now. Yeah, if I could like change the color of this one. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, Charlie.
I will see if I can find you a treat later.
Where am I needed? Strange.
Next thing I know, this thing.
You're looking stronger than ever, kiddo.
I don't get it.
Just floating
Strange
credits.
couldn't just
Okay, now I want to
magic his
explore.
way in?
See if I can find some credits like around here. Something.
Something about the whole alien thing threw off.
What do you even do with credits anyway?
Now? Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the Venom creature.
I noticed.
Got some
I
new
thought you could
armor.
use an upgrade.
Well hammered. Well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep. I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on.
Definitely like that a lot more than a chainmail.
Still
Chainmail
think I
was
could have
pretty
used
good
a
though.
cloak.
Stylish. Damn near
This game has
indestructible.
no kind of
And we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
audio control. What?
I still think it could have benefited
credits.
from a cloak.
What is that?
You think everything could benefit from a cloak?
Skill essence. Okay.
I do not.
Oh, I've heard the things you whisper to your cape when you think no one's listening.
Ah, the joys of sharing a
The Orb of
workspace.
Agamotto.
And I'll have you know this cloak has helped me save the universe from extinction on countless occasions.
Could you at least tell it to stop rearranging things on...
Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's sorcerer supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they?
I mean, you're right. Well, yeah, but
Your
Tony's a dick,
awakening
so.
ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and well, after your violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
Hippocratic oath?
Physically, I am fine. However, I do feel some
Grogginess, a tinge of nausea, sense of memory loss upon time of passing, watery or itchy eyes, common side effects when one is pulled back into the light. Believe me, I know. If any other symptoms arise, you can always tell me, particularly if you develop a craving for brains. I have a cream for that.
Yep, okay.
In any event,
I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul Venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
While we bask in the light of peace, our enemies conspire within our shadow.
You truly are your mother's child.
I would not know. I am simply paraphrasing Caretaker.
The point is understood either way. We must remain ever vigilant if we are to prevail. It's not just the Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday, it was my protege, Wanda. She was,
Where was Wong?
my
It's a real
charge,
question.
my responsibility, and I failed her. But I am determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
What exactly is Venom?
That creature on the roof. You have run into it before?
Unfortunately, yes. In the simplest of terms, Venom is an alien species living in symbiosis with a human known as Eddie Brock. He's something of a fixture in New York these days, but typically his hijinks are confined to harassing Spider-Man.
It sounds like Spider-Man is Venom's nemesis. Maybe he has some insight.
Of course. I have no doubt Spider-Man will prove to be an invaluable asset in the ongoing fight against both Venom and Lilith.
Tell me about your Sanctum's wards of protection. I have never heard of a protection spell that powerful.
In your time, I'm sure you've encountered a variety of minor wards and protective spells. The Sanctum Sanctorum was shielded by one such incantation, but greatly amplified by the convergence of ley lines.
Will the wards ever provide the same protection that they had?
It may be possible to undo the damage, but now that a weakness has been exposed, I'll have to rethink my approach entirely. Tony did offer a military-grade laser protection grid, should I be so inclined to go that route.
What is that gonna do?
How did Wanda come into your care?
Wanda's story is quite tragic, and perhaps not mine to tell. There was an accident on the Abbey grounds not long ago involving Agatha.
That must have been some accident.
Agatha had been teaching Wanda, hoping she would learn to control her immense but very raw power. As their training progressed, Wanda was encouraged to push herself further. Eventually, she pushed too far.
All right.
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
Do I have like options to talk if I go talk to somebody else like that? Learn a little bit of what's going on around here in this Marvel universe. Hello.
Hi, Hunter. First we crawl, then we stumble.
Guess not.
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
Tell me about this demon. Why is it there?
Well, you would probably know more about that than me. I'm still working on a way to keep track of everything that goes bump in the night around here. Whatever they've got trapped down there, it's hotter than hell by a few thousand Kelvin, very pissed off, and really good at weaving synthetic microblends. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
Yes.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
Oh, you're funny. Oh, I kind of went to the bottom one.
I may be a few hundred years behind, but I know that tone.
Oh, you are a sharp one. But no, I'm insulting the situation.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
But you and the doctor seem to work well together.
Well, no need to put a label on things. The guy is good at making sense of this madness every now and then. He's not talking to his cape.
It's a cloak.
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look baggage. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
Magic cats.
Was it suspiciously elusive, even for a cat?
Actually, yes. Thought I was going crazy there for a second, but clearly I'm still firing on all cylinders. It just poofed in next to me out in the yard. Small, black, furry. Cute little thing. Probably some kind of shape-shifting monster knowing this place.
What sorts of things are you doing in here?
Oh, that's right. You were out a while. Basically, we've got a gigantic demon inside the magic box here that provides near limitless power for whatever we might need. Sounds insane, but sometimes it's easier to just go with it.
Okay, so why not magically create a way through that symbiote shield?
Have you ever known it to work that way? We can't just wish upon a star here. We need to know what we're making first and put together the right components. Otherwise, I'd have already whipped up Strange a new personality.
Sounds like we need to call Spider-Man,
must have
who
an
knows about Venom and the
origin
symbiote.
story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head. It was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a supersuit and started fighting crime.
You seem well adjusted enough, considering.
Exactly, which means there's hope for you yet. I find
What?
these apocalypse scenarios will save you tons of therapy.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
Okay. I feel like there's nothing else for me to do around here anyway, right now. So.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Yield Demon Hunting School, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra
She
doesn't seem to
doesn't
mind.
know who Nick Fury or Bruce
They are
is.
using it to
But
get
alright.
stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from
Fin Fang
Dr.
Foom.
Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting
Where's Iron Fist?
ourselves.
Is Iron Fist there too?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? What have you got for me, boss?
Door.
This should be quick.
What do I get from this? What am I getting?
You're welcome,
New
Hunter.
abilities. I feel like I...
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in
New
the yard.
abilities. Talk to Blade. Okay. Heroes must have 8 abilities equipped. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
Everyone loves you when you are dead. Tell me, does that mean you are half-loved?
She didn't describe you as a snarky jackass, but here we are. All right, Tony Stark Jr., ask your questions.
The hell you call me?
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
Is your name really Blade?
Is your name really the Hunter?
Yes?
Oh, really? Your mom, before she became the mother of demons, looked into your cradle and decided to name her firstborn child the Hunter.
That is how I understand it.
It takes all kinds.
That's just sad.
So, is your name really Blade?
No,
What is it?
it's private.
Is it embarrassing?
Brooks.
No, the Hunter, but I only share it with friends.
You do not consider me a friend?
Not yet. Don't take it personally.
How did you become a Dampier?
You say that like I had a choice.
What is
I
going
was
on back there?
born this way.
How is that
What is
possible?
CC doing? CC?
A
That's not her name.
vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I
Oh,
was
Doctor
still
Strange
in the
and
womb.
look, they're
I'm
all low
lucky I
frame.
was even born.
Ew.
Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s, maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
And then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
What brought you to the Abbey?
Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Did she ever say why?
She said she thought I'd be able to kill more vampires if I was acting on more than just instinct. But I know it was more than that. She gave me safe haven here at the Abbey. Something I'd never known. Must have read half the books in the library by the time I headed out. So when she reached out and asked me to be part of this weird little club, of course I showed up.
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
All right.
Why did you join? Vampire hunting is a solitary affair.
Guess I never found the right team.
Is that all?
No, but that's all I'll share for now. You really want to know? Put in the work. If I trust you, I'll have more to say.
What can you tell me about the others?
Nothing. Ask them yourself.
I'm not asking you to break anyone's confidence.
Fine. Which one?
Tell me about Nico.
She's the youngest, but she acts like she's in charge.
Why let her act like that?
She's usually right, and she keeps us on track. I didn't think we'd get along, but we wouldn't be the Midnight Suns without her.
What makes you say that?
She has a lot of heart, and that's why we let her. Who else?
Bro, they're so just low frame. What the hell?
What about Robbie?
He's exactly what he seems. Well, sort of. He's open with people, easygoing. Sometimes that comes across as dopey, but don't get the wrong impression. He's quick to make friends, and once he does, he's your friend for life. So don't let him down, or I'll hold it against you. Anyone else?
Magic.
What do you know about magic?
Keeps to herself.
That is it?
She's a private person. Until she lets you in, that's all you need to know.
When does she let people in?
At her own pace. Respect that, and it'll happen faster than you think. Anybody else?
Tell me what you think of Sarah.
Well, there are few people I tolerate, even less who I like. Sarah, I respect. She sees the big picture, and we're a part of it. I'd follow her to hell if I had to. And from what I understand, we may have to.
I am surprised she commands such respect.
I'm surprised that you're surprised. You know what she's like more than any of us.
I do.
Who else?
That's
Nobody
it.
else.
Sure.
Nice bit of lore.
Do you have any thoughts on the team as a whole?
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green. But enough training will get us through it. Speaking of training, we doing this, or are we gonna keep wasting daylight?
I am ready to train.
Finally.
Let's do it. I guess I want to be people's friends, huh? Guess I'm playing nice.